Hey guys, BeardBrigade here for our first episode of our Skyrim series, Challenge Series 4. I present to you guys our character and who we will be following the adventures of. I give you Urkthak the Grey. He will be our orc, who will use two-handed maces. He's only going to wear some clothes. Is going to be focusing on the main storyline first, unless I have to do a side quest. The wild card from our first episode was the rerolling of the armor, and I went ahead and decided to stick with clothes because I found it to be the more interesting option. And as always, guys, I'm probably gonna speed through the stuff that we've done in previous challenge series, unless something interesting happens or a really good fight happens or something. I'll slow it down and catch you guys up. But before we get to the fast forward, though, I want to give you guys a couple updates about what I have in terms of moddage. So, if you've seen the other challenge series, awesome, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen my previous challenge series, I highly suggest you stop what you're doing, pause this video, open a new tab, and go back and watch the other ones. They're great fun. I know that some of them are kind of long. I'm a work in progress here, guys. I mean, the more I do these videos, the better I'm getting at them. So, go back and watch those. Some good fun. Had a lot of fun making them. And that way you guys have a good feel of what I am and who I'm doing and who I am and what I'm doing. Watch how I say things. Ready for those of you who have seen the previous ones, and hopefully you've gone back now and come back to this video for this, if not bad view. But anyway, as you guys mostly know, when I fight these two wolves, or if I really fight any pack of wolves for that matter, what usually occurs is that a dude will spawn afterwards, and he's part of a crafting mod that I had. Well, as you guys can see, no dude spawned. I went ahead and got rid of the long claw crafting mod thing that I had, because in order to actually get the sword, I found out you have to put the shroud on that the guy drops, and you actually have to defeat the firewolf that's there. When it comes to doing my videos, especially on characters where I would do side quests, and some of the feedback I got is that, kind of leaning towards making that an extra side quest that I would have to do. Now, when I come to the characters that would be side quests only, that wouldn't be a challenge series, because that character would end up dying right away. Because it's not intended for characters of such a low level to do that. So, what I've done ahead, I've gone ahead and just eliminated that mod, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Plus, I've never used the sword, and the only other one that I found with a long claw, I didn't really like the model for it, so I figured I wasn't really missing much there. So, yeah, so that's that. As for other mods, I went ahead and installed some new ones. So what I have installed, a couple new clothing mods, because I'll be mainly wearing clothes. I had previously installed the Imperials and the Stormcloaks robes. It's not really new, it's something I've had for a little bit, but I may be putting them to use in these videos, if I ever get to the main story of this character. As well as I downloaded Dawnguard robes, so if I ever do the Dawnguard story with this character, I'll be able to download some Dawnguard clothes for this character. Additionally, I was looking around for some two-hand maces. Now, I didn't really see any good ones that I really wanted, because I have a lot of additional mods already. But I did find a Warcraft mod that added. Oof, sorry. Ooh. Adds a little side quest I can do. And for those of you who are fans of Blackrock Depths and the endgame raid in Classic known as Molten Core, you will know exactly what mace I'm going to refer to. If you haven't, or you don't know what World of Warcraft is, I'm sorry. But I've downloaded a mod that adds Sufaris, the Hand of Ragnaros, I think is what it is. I forget the exact name of the mod, but it adds. Sorry for the yawn, guys. It's been a bit of a long day. It adds an awesome two-handed mace themed after the two-handed mace you get from Ragnaros in the classic World of Warcraft dungeon. Super awesome. I've had the mod previously and I got rid of it. But I kind of wanted it back. One, because one, of me having a character that has two-handed maces, and two, I just think it's a really good item. So that's kind of. My apologies there, guys. As you can probably tell from my voice, I am not doing 100%. Probably in the next couple of videos, I'll probably have a voice kind of like this. So I do apologize if I'm not sounding the greatest, guys. But just bear with me through this series as I get better as well. So, kind of the whole house has been sick. The old man has been sick. You've seen my videos on Instagram. He's kind of red-faced and he's coughing and sneezing and kind of snot-faced. So, but he's he's still feeling pretty good and getting through and making sure he gets lots of rest. If only he would let me get a lot of rest, right? So, as for where we're at, that was, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much everything I have about mods. That I want to bring up. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to this point. And I will see you guys on the other side. You know, we'll probably stop at the dragon fight so you guys can see the dragon fight, since I died there last time. I think it's a fun fight to watch, and it's really interesting to see how I deal with it with a two-handed mace. So I will see you guys at the dragon fight. Alright guys, actually wanted to take a quick pause here real fast before heading off to Bleak Falls Barrow. Went ahead and did some crafting using my crafting mods, just to save me a little bit of time and to give me a little bit of a leg up here. First thing I did is I did some blacksmithing, got a couple levels there, I now have permission with Steel, Elven, and Dwarven smithing. In fact, I have a Dwarven, it's the Dwarven War Mace. So it's a Dwarven War Mace, so it's an alternate version of the Warhammer. Slightly different stats. I mean, it's a little bit weaker than the Warhammer, but I actually like the way the War Mace looks. It looks very cool. And that's part of, I forget the name of the mod exactly, but it adds a bunch of alternate weapon forms to the game. I'll be sure to either add that in the description below, or yeah, I'll try to add that to the description below, or if I forget, somebody remind me in the comments. Leave me a comment asking for the name of the mod. As for the armor, well, the clothes I'm wearing, I think it's part of the mod. Black Mage set mod adds a variety of new clothing and armor sets based around the mage armors, mage robes. So there's a set of clothes that are all black, which there's like college robes, and then there's this main robe, all black sets, and a variety of different other little items. Oh crap, there's a big fight over here. So there's that, and then alternatively, ooh, it's coming after me. That's a pretty cool mod. And then I also have the Survivor's Pack, which increases my carry capacity a little bit. I did some enchanting as well, so some of my stuff has enchanting, some health boosts, some carry weight boosts, increased proficiency in continued weapons boost. All this in all, I think I'm only what level am I now? Level 6 now. So, did get a slight increased level with that stuff. I do have my mace enchanted with Fiery Soul or something like that. As you can see, it'll set my opponent on fire, and then it also additionally will soul trap them. So if they die within so many seconds of being hit, I take their soul and fill into a soul gem, which I can use to redirect the weapon, or create more enchantments. So that is it in terms of gear. I just want to let you guys know that, and take a quick peek at that here before diving into the dungeon. Additionally, I also used a little bit of alchemy and crafted myself a boatload of potions to dive in and kind of keep myself alive with. Currently, my potions are weaker than the ones I can buy or find, so they will be gobbled up a lot faster, but I do have a good supply of them to maintain. So, anyway guys, I will go back into fast forward mode here so you guys don't see me run through Bleak Falls Barrow yet again, and I will go ahead and see you guys at the dragon fight. Oh, alright, guys, here we go with a dragon fight upcoming here. Let's see how this turns out. I'm using a two-handed mace. Granted, it is enchanted, but I don't know how this dragon handles fire, to be honest. So we will find out, I guess. Alright, let's land so I can beat you in the face. Here, Mr. Dragon, Dragon. Why is it setting me on fire? I can't even hit it. Come on. Land. Ooh, yeah, oh man. I ripped this towards the dragon apart. Huh. That wasn't so tough. Alright. Well, that was... well. I mean, all things considered, I got eaten last time, so... can't really complain about that success. Kind of feel a little overpowered. But, yeah, we're just gonna go with it here so far. I wonder if that means I can deal with the troll. And guys, we are at the troll. Waiting for him to drop down here. Let's just hope this goes well. Oh, crap. Oh, I was beginning to feel like I didn't bring enough potions. That was a little rough. Wasn't as rough as it could have been. That was rough. But I can successfully take on the troll with this setup, so that kind of makes me a happy camper. I think what really saved me was the enchantment on the mace. And just the overall mace's damage, probably. I am definitely a glass cannon, though. I bring all the hurt and cannot take a hit. That's why, if you guys have noticed at all during my level ups, I'm literally focusing on just my health. I am trying to crank my health up as high as I can get it for as long as I can, until I get a wild card or something that basically forces me to do otherwise. Because I feel like that's really going to be the only thing that's going to keep me alive, especially later on, as monsters start getting at higher levels. Yeah, I think just having a large health pool, since I have no damage reduction, is really going to be my only saving grace. So, alright, okay guys, so we are at the top of steps, the not so 7,000 steps, and we're going to go ahead and call it here for the first episode. We will pick up here for episode 2. But before we go, as always guys, we need to update our playlist, don't we? So, for our Nerdclectic playlist, wanted to go, like I said, in the state of the channel, picking hip-hop songs. Now, I've been kind of struggling. I mean, I've kind of talked about it in the state of the channel a little bit. I'm trying to find appropriate hip-hop songs. Now, I'm not someone who listens to hip-hop on a normal basis, so I don't really know what the difference between hip-hop and rap is. Because when I looked up hip-hop, and I used my Spotify app, a lot of the songs they were listening to, they were referring to themselves as rappers, or like they were hip-hop MCs in the 90s and 80s, but then the 2000s came along and suddenly they were rappers. So I'm not really sure what the difference is. If you know what the difference is and you can explain it, please leave me a comment or reach out to me on the website to contact me. I'm really interested in knowing the difference. It's kind of bugging me because I feel like some of the songs aren't hip-hop songs per se, so and I would really like to know the difference. Anyway, for our song, for the Nerdclectic playlist, I went back to a song that I grew up on in the 90s, possibly even early 2000s, Intergalactic by Beastie Boys. So that will be our Nerdclectic song of the day. Great, fantastic, fun song. Beastie Boys are awesome. If you've never heard of them before, check them out on the playlist and enjoy. As for our song of the day, song of the day, I did the jig, don't worry. We are going by covers for the BeardBrigade Song of the Days for the month. We are going with Feel Good Inc., originally performed by Gorillaz. However, the cover I'm using from on Spotify. He's just listed as Leo. You can find him on YouTube. In fact, I will put a link to his channel in the description below. So that way, if you are not familiar with Leo and his Frog Leap Studios, go ahead and head over to that link and check out some of his videos. They are awesome. He is a very talented musician out of Norway. I believe it's Norway. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I'm so sorry. I will get that corrected. But He is super awesome. He seems like a super awesome guy too in his videos. The videos he does do, he does nothing but cover songs as far as I can tell. He has done a couple original songs I've seen, but he does mostly covers and like alternate versions of songs, and they're just really fun. And his music videos that he does for them are awesome. And he incorporates his little one in there too. So kind of a big inspiration for me. This guy, not afraid to admit it. So go ahead and check out his videos in the description below. So I'm adding Feel Good Inc. by Leo to our Beard Brigade song of the day. And then, as like I said, just check out the description, link in the description. Check him out and enjoy his stuff. He's great. Like him, subscribe him. Super awesome guy from everything I can see. So with that, guys, feel free to let me know what you guys thought of this video. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you liked and didn't like about this video. Really wanting to improve on things. I'm going to be doing all kinds of new editing techniques and things I'm learning, and I'm going to be trying to do them as consistently as possible. So, of course, you guys can always reach out to me in the comments below. You can hit me up to contact me in the website, which you can also find in the description below with everything else. You can also find me on Instagram, which if you haven't, go ahead and jump over to Instagram. Find me at BeardBrigade0. I am putting up gamer parent tips, as well as posting pictures and videos of me and my kids, just doing random shenanigans. You can also follow me on Twitter. Don't use that one as much. Honestly, I'm not really sure what I should use it for. So, if you have any suggestions on how I can better utilize my Twitter, or what I should be using my Twitter for, please let me know. My Twitter handle there is @BrigadeBeard. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have enjoyed making it. Hit that like button if you have, and if you are excited as I am to see how the next episode of The Adventures of Architect the Grey turn out, hit that subscribe button so YouTube will let you know as soon as that video drops. Anyway, guys, I am out for the evening. You guys take care. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care of yourselves, alright?